Hi! Okay, I guess I'll be in now. Hello, Raiders! I'm glad I looked over just in time. Holy shit! Leon raiding with a party of 3. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Leon. Welcome in, Notes. Welcome in, Fish. How was Helldivers? I was lurking in your channel a bit before stream. How was Helldivers? You guys looked like you were having fun. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I need to do a little bit of housekeeping. I don't have my captions on. And now I do. But welcome in, Raiders. It was tough, but fun, I'm assuming. Oh, but welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. But yes, for those of you who don't know me, I am ZeroBudgetGamer. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play a lot of RPGs and other single-player games, and we are going to be getting into Metaphor soon. We are going to be playing some Metaphor ReFantazio. Always make it fun, even when it's nuts. Hell yeah. Squids wear pain, stingrays, and... Oh, yeah, those things. Yeah. I remember last time I played, I think it was with either you and Notes, or maybe it was Notes and Grim. But yeah, going fighting those stingrays. Yeah, those are a pain in the ass. Almost done beating Kai no Kiseki in Chinese. That is dedication, Rever. And the Leviathan. Yep, those damn things. Oh, but welcome in. I was a little delayed getting started because I realized I was basically trying to do some inventorying for our we were basically doing some inventorying for the our snack of the day, because I'm realizing I have one extra treat here and I don't know where it's from. So let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we should still have 10 on the list. Yep. Okay, so that's that. So which one are you? I'm just trying to make sure, because we've got the wheel here. Let me pull up the wheel so you guys know what I'm talking about. That is too big of a wheel. No, wheel, go down. Go down so I can actually be seen. Thank you. Since my game it comes out 2026, might as well learn what I can. I mean, that's fair. Hope you're feeling better. Yes, so apologies for canceling yesterday. As you all know, my mom's a truck driver, and she has her home time basically once a month. And it varies. Like, sometimes she can come home for a day or two when she's, in the area. But then she always has her dedicated home time, which is like for 4 or 5 days every month. And it just so happened to fall yesterday was her dropping point. That's when she arrived. And she arrived at about 9 o'clock in the morning. And so in order to the way, I guess, to kind of explain this for anyone who doesn't have any truck driver family members, normally when you work for a company trucking, like when you work for a trucking company, they typically work you. The hours can be very rough, but they're also kind of manageable since you're on the road. They basically have you on the road every single day. Your shifts can be anywhere from 12 to 14 hours a day, but that's usually just driving. And God bless it, back scratcher. That can usually be about 10, like I said, about 12 to 14 hours a day. But you are working every day. You do not get days off. And in order to compensate for this, for every week that a truck driver is out with a trucking company, this seems to be fairly universal. For every week that they are out, or it's technically for every 6 days that they are out, they accumulate 1 day off. Now, some truck drivers can use that as, as acquired. So like, work from Sunday to Friday and then be off Saturday. But usually because the nature of trucking can be very sporadic, like you can have good weeks, bad weeks, and taking a consistent day off sometimes can be detrimental because you'll lose out on loads. Many truck drivers will often take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks out, and then come home and have like half a week of just off time. And so that's how mom does it. She's out for about a month, and then she comes home for about 4 to 5 days. It all depends. But that home time starts as soon as you clock out. As soon as you park your truck and you clock out, doesn't matter if you're not home yet. As soon as you clock out on that truck's device, your home time starts. And so, in order to avoid mom being stuck in her truck for 6 hours before dad could come pick her up, I basically got up early. Since we only have one car, I got up early, I drove dad to work, I kept the car, and then I went to go get mom. And during that, I also went and did some grocery shopping, got mom's prescriptions. I basically was running around a lot yesterday morning. And so by the time I finally got mom and we finally got home and I unloaded the car, I was whooped, y'all. I was just exhausted. And that was when I sent the message just saying, hey guys, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to cancel today. I will try to be back here tomorrow. So yeah, that is the long and short of it. That is the reason why we canceled yesterday. We are still gonna try to play Berserk Boy here soon. But for now, today is Metaphor Day, so we are going to go through Metaphor, and I am looking through this whole damn list. This must have been a holdover from the previous, from our previous snack pack, because I'm not seeing anything in this entire list that looks anything like it. I mean, technically, this thing here, too, was a holdover from the first one, was this, Umaibol, which is it's basically a chocolate stick. Like, it's a very light, very light chocolate snack. And I placed it here in replace of another one because it was, we had another item in here that was, a repeat. Slime, the puppers claim my bed is hers. I wish I could tell you what to do, Slime, but no. Your bed is now forfeit. My apologies. Just make sure the pupper is comfy. But alright, I guess in that respect then, because then that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yeah, this is just the only other one. So, what is this one then? It looks like a Twinkie. I mean, I'm willing to try this one. Pocky is spelled like this. Are you talking the Japanese snack? If it's the Japanese snack, it's a Y instead of an I. Yeah, if you're talking about the Japanese snack, then it's a Y instead of an I. No worries, no worries. But you had the right idea. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about this one. All right, where's my phone? I'm gonna do the old Google Translate, because I think we're gonna try this one out since it's not in the list. It is from the Bourbon Company, which Bourbon has been known to make some really good treats. But I do want to go Japanese to English, see if I can find out what this is. Mira Balm Sea Balm Roll? What is this? What does that mean? What does that mean? Come on. Mishi bomb roll. Yeah, Google Translate's not really helping me, but it does say white cream, so this looks like I am right. This is basically like a Twinkie. This is a Japanese Twinkie. Oh God, she farted. Oh no. Oh, Slime, you're reminding me of my days with my black lab. Because there were days when she would get on the bed and she would be farting. Yeah, like her farts were diabolical too. I'ma say it, I've never had Twinkies. They're pretty good, but I can understand. Oh, wait a minute. This is not a Twinkie. Actually, it smells a bit like a Twinkie. It does smell like a bit like a Twinkie, but it's actually, it's kind of sticky. Instead of being soft, it's kind of sticky. No, that tastes exactly like a Twinkie. I don't know what bourbon did. I don't know what this company did, but they managed to make a Twinkie where the cream and the pastry are one. I'm not even joking. That is exactly what it tastes like. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like it was kind of maybe not like maybe not like cream, maybe not like string cheese, but it looked like it was whatever creation whatever concoction they came up with. It was it definitely looked like it was rolled. Like it started as a flat sheet and they kind of rolled it up. But that was freaking good. I just wish I had more info on what it was. Because like I said, maybe I can look up bourbon Japanese snacks. Maybe I can find it. Because bourbon seems to be a pretty oh yeah, no, they are a very... Holy crap, are they ever a prolific candy company. Or treat company. I shouldn't say candy, I should say treat, because that is what these are. These are treats. Banana is the best flavor. Ooh, okay. Banana, nut, pin. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this. Because we've had a few products from bourbon before. Well, wait a minute. Some of these don't look like... These don't look like the things I'm... Are we sure this is what I'm looking for? Okay, this is looking a little closer, and that's it. Huh. Yes. So these are crackers. Okay. Huh. Shoot, what did I say this thing was? White cream roll? Here we go. Mini bomb roll white cream. Yeah, this is what it was. Okay. So, mini bomb. I don't know what a bomb is. A baum. Rolled up and wrapped with cream to create a soft and fluffy texture. Okay. Funny story. After getting home yesterday, I got a hamburger sub with some Coke. When I opened the Coke, it shot all over me, so I had to change. Don't you hate it when soda does that? Don't you hate that? So, okay. What is a baum? Like, what is a baum roll? I'm sorry, my brain now needs to know. A baum roll, it is cake, but it's instead of, okay, so it's a rolled cake coated in white cream. Okay. Baum Roll was originally released by Bourbon in 1978. Since then, it has been one of the most well-known reasonable sweets in Japan. The cake has a soft texture and mild sweetness with white cream. Yeah, it literally tasted like a goddamn... It tasted like a goddamn Twinkie. It tasted like a goddamn Twinkie. I don't know what else to tell you. It literally tasted like a Twinkie, and I was very happy about that. So, okay. Very fair. Welcome in, Zet. What is up? I am doing well. What is up with you? Actually, I tell a lie. Ugh. My head is still killing me. So, yeah, to finish up my story, I keep forgetting to claim it's quite all right. I still don't... Unfortunately, like most streamers, the daily, I don't know of a way to, like, reward people for high daily login numbers. It is like a leaderboard, but I don't know how to set up a leaderboard. I have to learn that. Just working out. I have a week off until Saturday. Nice. But yeah, to finish my story, now that we have finished the treat. So yesterday, after I wish I could give bonus points, Slime. Unfortunately, login bonuses like that, they are very much a streamer creation. Little bit of behind the scenes stuff. So I'm sure you've seen other streamers with these sorts of login bonuses. It is a unique feature that Mix It Up has, that some bots have, where you can assign like a token, and you can have it be like for usually you would have it be like assignable via a channel point redeem or something like that. I can and will code if I must. Well, no, what I mean, Slime, is I cannot gift you channel points, is what I'm saying. The bot that we are using, this is a third-party bot. And so the third-party bot can create tokens to track stuff. Oh, I know. I'm just letting everyone else know then, for the sake of like giving this little data behind the scenes. These sorts of tokens, they're great for like tracking people's usage of certain things. Like, I was seriously thinking of creating a handful of other channel point redeems with similar tokens. You know, I've always had this idea for a channel point redeem, because I've seen other people do this, where you can actually set it up to have a random outcome. You can create a channel point redeem that has a randomized outcome. And so ever since I learned about that, it's like, what would I do as a budget gamer? And I immediately thought, well, what about rummaging through the budget bin? You know, the bargain bin. How most of the times you just find trash. Sometimes you'll find a good game, and rare times you will find a gem. And so I always wanted to try to build that, but I keep putting that off. But that's how you would use the tokens. Is you would basically be able to gift, like the tokens are gifted. They basically are linked to different accounts. That's why, say, you know, Rever has 269, whereas Slime, you're currently only at, what was it that it said? You're only at 10. I mean, yeah, it just shows how many times someone has used it. Hell, I think if I use it, I only have like 5. Oh, okay, I'm at 14. Well, there you go. Yeah, I know, Rever. I need to come up with I need to come up with more things to burn points with. But oh, that might be something. Maybe one of these days I'll just sit down and start figuring out how to code that. Because it is a little bit of coding. It's not like intense coding, but it's still a lot of tedious stuff. Shade, welcome in. Welcome in, Shade. Thank you for the care package. Yeah, I have the one expensive one. I don't know what else. See, unfortunately, we had another one at one point, which was to skip the queue. It wasn't as expensive as buy a game, but it was definitely expensive in its own right. Maybe I can bring that one back and just make it a little more expensive. Because it, like, the only downside with it was the fact that I have so many games in my backlog already that trying to skip the queue was just like, Nah, not 1 million. 500,000 feels like enough. But I do want to try and get, like, I want to try to build up the VIP system a little bit more, make getting VIP something worthwhile. You know, basically with like chat commands and special, like, already I can give like special perks on Discord, you know, a special Discord you know, a Discord roll. Sorry, burp. Like a special Discord role and whatnot. But I don't know. I don't know what else I want to do with I read that as farts. God damn it. That was because I burped. But yeah, no. A channel point or not a channel point role. A Discord role. Maybe free fishing, because I think I can set up free. Can I set up free fishing for VIPs? How do I do that? Gifted subs. Because there is a way to make a command for it. Mods can use fish. Yeah, mods can use fish. Other chat commands. Yeah, I don't really know where I can place. Huh. Channel points, points reward name, for bits, for subs. Huh. Well, yeah, but it's like... Allow players to... Yeah, see, this is the one. Allow player to trigger cast with a chat command. Can I set it to be VIP? No, I cannot. So, there you go. I can't set it. I can set it so that the chat command can be used. And of course, I can use the chat command because I am the streamer. But yeah, like, how do I... I'll have to look into that. Because I could have sworn there was a way to do that. Because I could have sworn I've seen other people do that. I shall now use my pupper as a pillow. And that is never the most comfortable pillow, but it is definitely the fluffiest pillow. And again, I have done that before too with my my old black lab Kelly. Because when she would get on the bed, sometimes I'd use her. She never liked it when I'd use her as a pillow, though. That was the most surefire way to get her off the bed, was to just put my head on her belly, or yeah, just to rest my head up against her, and yeah, she'd get off the bed real quick. Problem is, on Steam, my PS4 controller keeps disconnecting. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Rever. I am really sorry to hear that. But, yeah, like I said, I know that there's some... I think that there's a way to get Lurkbait to do VIPs, but I have to figure that one out. But anyway, if I can, then that would be a great way to get some points used up, is to have a VIP channel point redeem. And that would also be pretty pricey. So far, I've just been giving it to all of my friends. Oh, not that that's a bad thing, but... My American Bulldog. Yeah, that makes sense. Bulldogs tend to be a little bit more... I don't know if chill is the right word or just don't give a fuck is the right word. But yeah, no, I gotcha. All right. So ad break is inbound. We will probably let the ad break hit, and then we will swap over to Metaphor. But, oh, I don't think I ever finished what I was saying. That, yeah, yesterday I was really tired after getting mom home and getting everything unpacked. VIPs aren't affected by chat moderation, so giving it to people you trust tracks. Exactly. Exactly, Shade. But yeah, the big irony was that even though I canceled stream because I was very tired, and to be very fair, I stayed pretty low energy until like 2-3 o'clock. The big irony was I thought I would be able to like take a nap because I got like 3 hours of sleep. I got like 3 hours of sleep Monday night, or no, Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday going into Wednesday, I got like 3 hours of sleep. And I thought I was so dog tired. I thought I was going to be like, yeah, I'm definitely going to be going to bed here. But try as I might, I laid down, I tossed and I turned, and I could not go to bed. I could not fall asleep. Welcome in, Ender.
Hi.
Hi. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wilds of ZeroBudgetGamer's chat, a pack of daily bonus hunters thrive, while Zet the Buddhist with Zet the Buddhist leading the charge. Slime's bed is usurped by a flatulent pupper, while Banana Nut Pins cakes reign supreme. A wild dealing eludes capture, and dance parties break out amidst coding musings. Shade flutters in with greetings as VIPs dodge the moderation net. The Budget Brigade grows ever stronger. Ad time, not ass time, autocorrect. God. What the hell emote is that? Oh, that's just a long cat. Okay. I thought that was a roadkill cat. That is cute. That is cute. All right. I see. But yeah, to finish the story. Yeah, ironically, despite the fact that I was really tired most of yesterday, I didn't fall back asleep. I did not go to bed until something like 1 in the morning last night. Thankfully, I did get it. I think I got a decent night's sleep. I slept until like 9:30 this morning. But for whatever reason, like 30 minutes before I started stream, a headache started to brew. And here I am. I've taken some pills. I've taken some pain pills to hopefully mitigate it. But they're being a bitch in kicking in. Passed out last night. Turns out I've started to get pretty bad motion sickness while being in a moving car. Oh, I know that feeling, Slime. The biggest suggestion I can give, Slime, is when you get motion sickness, you need to look out at the horizon, look up at the sky. You need to steady yourself. As far as I'm aware, the leading cause of motion sickness is just that, motion. It's the fact that your body is moving and your eyes are having trouble keeping up. So depending on the vehicle, especially depending on the vehicle, you can get varying levels of motion sickness, and depending on what you try to do in the vehicle. For example, for me, I don't tend to get motion sickness just driving, but if I'm in the passenger seat and let's say I've got my phone on me and I start trying to look at my phone, that is when I get motion sickness. And this has been true since before smartphones. I cannot read books. I cannot play video games. So Game Boys or, back in the day, back in the days of Game Boy and DS, I couldn't play those. I couldn't read books. I can't watch YouTube videos. Because the act of trying to hold this steady and pay attention to it while my body is moving, the eyes and the body are feeling two different sensations, and so that's what's causing the disconnect. And thankfully, I've never gotten so bad that I've had to puke, but I think the worst motion sickness I ever got was when I was out at sea, and that's for a very good reason. That's when it finally clicked for me. Because when you're out at sea, the ship is moving, and you're trying to stay locked on to maybe, say, the waves. You're watching the waves going by or stuff like that, and your brain just doesn't know how to process the information. That's when it gets sick. So the best trick that I have heard, that I've been given to help limit motion sickness is, number one, close your eyes. Just eliminate the information. Let your body kind of become acclimated. And then the other thing is, again, stare out into the distance. Look out at the horizon. Look out at stable. Try to find something stable in the environment. Something that isn't going to also rattle while you're in the vehicle. And that should kind of help balance it out, because again, you're just trying to make sure that your body and your eyes are seeing the same thing. It's the same reason why people using VR headsets get motion sick. It's because your eyes are perceiving movements, your eyes are perceiving motion, but your body isn't moving, so your brain doesn't know how to figure that out. And it gets confused. Is that just like that? Same basic notion. But yeah, no, my condolences, Slime. I've had to deal with varying levels of motion sickness all my life, so again, that's the best advice I can give. And yes, I hope the notes serve you well as well, Ender. Also, speaking of Ender, as you may notice, your gift did arrive. Both gifts did arrive. So we now have this lovely little Triforce light here in the background. I do also have another gift that Ender got me. Unfortunately, it does not fit. For those of you who are curious, I put a cosplay wig on my throne, and Ender was nice enough to purchase it. I got it the other day. I tried to put it on, and sure enough, it is too small. I did, however, see there is a guide to potentially stretch wigs out using rubbing alcohol. So I am gonna try that later this week. And if I can stretch the wig out, then absolutely I will keep it. But if not, I may have to return it. So that's just, thank you very, very much, Ender, for the gifts. Obviously, the Triforce is going to be here for a while. But yeah, as far as the wig, yeah, it's going to be... Used to make my friends climb a giant wall on the kids' version of VR Chat and PlayStation. Why did that remind me of having to mold a beret to fit my head? I don't know. I'm assuming you've got the same problem that I do, where one size fits most does not apply. Poor wig. I don't know what else to do, Zet. It's... Again, I've got a big head. I always hate to say that, because I really don't find myself that egotistical. Well, maybe I am a little egotistical, but I just have a big ass head. Which unfortunately means most headgear doesn't fit for me. Well, yeah, but it's kind of hard to also say that I have a big forehead because I have no hair to hide it. You would, again, Slime, you'd have a big forehead too if you had no hair to cover the forehead. You know? Just saying. Most people have surprisingly large heads once you remove the hair. I'm sorry, Slime. I'm sorry. Ugh, come on. Why is my freaking... Yeah, the problem is, this is like close to migraine territory, because it is right next to the eyes, this headache I'm getting. Come on. Maybe if I... Pardon me as I try to... Okay. I got no hair either. I'd be shaving my head ever since my hairline started to recede. Yeah. How to fix... what? The hair? Pills, surgery. Yeah. Had to fix something. Oh, sorry, Ender. I don't know how much of that you heard then. Hair's long enough to cover it. There you go, Slime. There you go. Sorry, I meant to say had and I said how. No, it's okay. It's okay. Then if you missed what I was saying, both of the gifts you got me arrived earlier this week. We've got the Triforce light now, but the wig that you got, the cosplay wig that you got me is sadly, it's a bit too small, so I need to see if I can stretch it out a little bit first. And if I can, then I will absolutely keep it. Otherwise, I may have to return it. Are you getting all 3 powers? I don't know. I don't know if I would be... See, the thing is, I probably have a balance of all 3. The problem is none of them are very high. I feel like I have decent wisdom, decent courage, and decent power, but I'm definitely not a pinnacle of any of them. But yeah, I got you, Ender. I'm just letting you know. I had my fear. Why did it look like Bungie was hurling that water? I think that's just a quirk of the sprite animation. The fact that it's manifesting water, so it does kind of look a little weird, but yeah. But all right. With all that said, let us get into the game. Let me make sure. Okay, we got the music. Alrighty. Alright, so for those of you who sadly weren't able to make it, we did go. What now? As I stated before, on Tuesday I did do a bit of grinding. I went from just to kind of show the difference. So this was where we were. This was where we were when we left off, maybe 2 weeks ago now? Because yeah, we didn't play Metaphor last week. So yeah, this would have been 2 weeks ago. We had gotten to July 26th, and we were level 32. I missed yesterday. Oh, you don't know. I didn't stream yesterday. You have nothing to worry about. I didn't stream yesterday. No, what I did, Ender, was this was on Tuesday. This was Tuesday evening. I had a Discord night where we went and we traveled to the other 2 dungeons that we were missing. So I finished up the forest. I went and finished up the tower. I also managed to defeat 2 of the other candidates, one of them being Katharina. Wait, I was there on Tuesday. Why did my streak go? Ender! Discord. It was a Discord night. I streamed on Discord. This is what I have been saying. I am going to be streaming. Sometimes we are going to be streaming if I feel like I need to do a particular amount of grinding in a game. We are going to do it on Discord. I don't want to sometimes I'm not going to want to stream a grind session because sometimes I just want to not talk. And that's kind of what happened here. Was we went through the dungeons, we watched the Overlord movie, which was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching that again, especially since I didn't get to see it in English. I watched it in Japanese. The English cast does a pretty decent job. But we managed to clear through that, but that does mean we went through 5 days in-game off stream. So, yeah. It is now Flames Day the 1st. And yes, we did take a crap yesterday, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But now we have some quests to turn in. And we still have 12 days left to infiltrate. And if I remember correctly, we need to infiltrate, secure the route, and then we just finish everything off. So. Okay. Those are the samples of Dragon Thistleberry. I admit I didn't believe you could actually do it. I hope they'll be of use. Most definitely will. The medicine can be prepared quickly, so please wait here just a moment.
Thanks for that.
That should be enough to ensure that everyone gets the proper treatments.
All right.
Hopefully they all can make a full recovery. I can never repay you enough, but please accept this token of my gratitude. It's some money as well as the leftover medicine. Very nice.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, Dragon Blood Sap and 30,000, baby. We making that money. Look at that, we're up to 30. Now I can be forgiven. Some time ago, my son was attacked while patrolling the border. There was a medicine shortage at the time, so I could only watch as he slipped away from the pain. This time I vow to save those young lives, though I know nothing I do will absolve my sins. I promise it won't happen again.
Yep.
Young people dying on the front lines, medicine shortages making things worse. It's not one person's fault, the whole country's gone wrong. We're working to make sure that tragedies like this never happen again. Is that what drives you to fight? You can count me among your supporters, and I'll spread the word around that you, Caspian, are a candidate of character. The young soldiers this medicine will save, as well as their loved ones, will undoubtedly lend you their support as well. There we go. Thank you, I do. Oh, the title of the stream, yeah. Because, again, tell me this entire arc isn't inspired by goddamn Persona. We literally have to secure a route. We're not just clearing a dungeon. We are securing a treasure route.
Let's go.
We're securing a treasure route in order to steal something. Ender. I haven't updated. I haven't changed anything. You don't need to. But yes, I have a throne. Is that a big, beautiful horn in your pocket, or are you just... I hate you. I hate you. I'm not doing anything. I didn't do that.
This is a joy.
I could tell just by touching it. This horn is capable of containing... This man is just oozing innuendo. You've been an enormous help. As promised, your reward.
Mission accomplished.
Well, thank you. Okay. All right, courage is up. Oh, by the way, I did also manage to get tolerance up to level 3. I managed to get all of my stats up to level 3. I think when we last left, we were still at level 2 courage. We were still at level 2 courage and level 2 tolerance. Well, I managed to get both of those up, and we're actually on target to get wisdom 4 pretty soon.
Well then.
Time for us to set off. How would you feel about hunting another Orgus? Or forget one, how about you hunt down lots and lots? Buddy, if I had known that, I would have come back sooner. cross horns with those beasts myself. Best crafters start by a rigorous selection of ingredients. So just you wait, Orgus. When I'm done, every horn you've got will be festooned to the finest filigree. Okay.
Say this.
Okay.
Blast this heat.
Was there...
What now?
What was the other quest that... That was all the other quests. Okay. Okay, so we have... Oh, right. So we do have this one for Stroll. Ender. Don't. Because I did end up progressing Stroll's confidant by one. But then we also have this one. We also have this one. I'm just being a gremlin. As long as you're being a gremlin outside of my throne, then I won't say anything. All right, so that one.
All right then.
Let's go.
Let's try this. Hear me out. You're actually securing a route towards what you could call a treasure of sorts. An important one, even if it doesn't have monetary value. Exactly. Yes, sounds like someone moaning. Is it you? Really overdid it this time. You don't happen to have a medicinal herb on hand, do you?
Hey.
He's in pretty rough. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks for the small miracle. No one else is willing to help me. You're the only one, so take this reward. Hey! Okay. Let's go. No one at the Coliseum paid any attention. Glad we helped. Yeah, that's kind of shitty. Metaphor is just Persona 5 and Royal in a trench coat. That with a dash of extra fantasy.
Amazing.
Forsaken Tower.
Aha.
You mean that legendary tower north of the city? Have you truly been there? I've never met someone who'd ventured inside before. And you'll tell me of the monsters and battles you encountered within its walls, will you? Nothing for it, I suppose. I'll pay your price, storyteller. Shall we decide on something of comparable value? I'd like the deed. Parapus, who founded the Night Prowler, asked us to get back his deed. That reprobate has you running errands for him? Well, no matter, I suppose. Take it.
What?
Just like that. It's hardly worth much in the first place. The only reason I've not returned it yet is because he broke his promise to me. How's that? I promised to lend him money as long as he entertained me, but as of late he's become a thoroughly boring man. But enough of that. Come now, tell me a story to excite my very soul. No thrills, no deed. I decided to tell him about my adventures in the Forsaken Tower. Me when I'm looking at... Ender! Okay, Ender, this is not... Alright, Ender, the bit is done. I'm not feeling it today. I appreciate the bit most of the time, Ender. Today I'm tired today, Ender. Please stop scaring me. It's okay. I know you're making a joke. I'm just saying. You're worrying me, bud. You've given enough so far. I appreciate it. I've certainly heard the name Orgus, but a monster that walks like a man. Truly fascinating. Yes, a thrilling tale well told. I applaud you, young sir. Thus have you saved me from boredom. As promised, here's your deed. Okay.
A fine thing indeed.
Supposing sending an elder candidate to negotiate for him, the very idea. I suppose he's still capable of piquing my interest after all. Ender! Frickin'. Oh, okay. No, that should be me squirting you. Simply loaned him the money he needed to establish his business. He built his way up from having absolutely nothing, so I had high expectations, but he sold the tavern just as the money started rolling in. Didn't hesitate for a second. Told me there was no sport in it if he won without trying. So he's not even in charge of Night Prowler? Made it sound like he was still running the place. I feel like he fast-talked us into this. Regardless, this was surprisingly fun, young candidate. You're an interesting fellow, the kind I wouldn't mind throwing my support behind. Guess we ended up with another supporter. Okay. I have an idea? What is your idea?
All right then, go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's pretty good. That's my deed without a doubt. All right, here you go. Oh, my most treasured friend, thank you so much. With this as collateral, I'll be able to start a brand new business venture. I heard you don't have anything to do with Night Prowler anymore. You were talking about it like you ran the place. I did tell you I was the place's owner, yes? Not its proprietor? Certainly didn't mean to misrepresent myself. The curse of a naturally silver tongue, I suppose. And now, the reward I promised you.
Mission accomplished.
Chef's Toke.
Thank you.
Glad I asked you to fulfill my request. There really is nothing like having reliable friends, eh?
Come on.
I keep telling you we're not friends. Quit trying to be all slick. Don't you regret it? Business is booming now. If you'd kept it, you'd be sitting pretty on a huge pile of cash. And for what? To doom myself to a life of boredom and lethargy like any other slug of a noble? Ah, life's too short for that, my friend. Better to find new challenges in life than waste my years basking. And what better challenge than to help a dear loyal friend become our next king? Thank you for your support. Think nothing of it. Thank me when we've actually put your Elden Rear in a Kalamar's seat, eh? Now that's a challenge. I'll be rooting for you. If you ask me, this guy and that noble aren't that different. They're always chasing after something exciting and new. Seems like both of them have taken a liking to us anyway. Can't complain. But why didn't that raise my ranking? I genuinely think this guy isn't actually all that bad. He is pompous, like his name suggests. Wait, his name is Pompous?
That'll be just fine.
One hell of a challenge. He doesn't care if tribe, but results, or rather in this case, thrills. He even supported a Paris. Oh, the noble's name. Gotcha. He even supported a Periplus monetarily simply to see where it would lead. Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, dear. What happened, Ender? What happened, buddy? All right. Okay, Hulkenberg is rank 6. I could get Maria to rank 6. Katharina's at 4. Ooh, I wouldn't mind boosting Barden up. Because I do like the commander role. I am kind of curious to see where that one leads. Don't know, my wrist started hurting. Ah, I'm so sorry, Ender. That sucks. I'm getting kind of like a phantom pain. A mind-boggling 80,000 plus photos are supposedly taken every second worldwide. Is this photographic fact or fiction? Every second? 80,000 plus photos every second. What's the qualification of that? I don't know. I want to say false. I want to say fiction. That I don't know. But it probably is fact. It probably is. I think I'll be fine. Just have to take it easy. Yeah, it could be like that's the messed up thing with our bodies, Ender. Is sometimes all it takes is one slip up, just one wrong movement to actually bring pain. Like I get that with my knees surprisingly frequently. And yes, a part of it is because I'm overweight, but it's like I'm fine. Like I'm fine right now, but literally, I want to say Monday night after stream. It was either Monday night or Tuesday night after stream. I got up, I started going downstairs. This widely cited photo-taking frenzy is an exaggeration. The real number, while massive, doesn't exceed 80,000%. Okay, so it is still a lot. It's just not 80,000 per second. But yeah, no, like what happened was like going down the stairs, I think I just planted my foot in the wrong way, and it was suddenly like my knee was killing me, and I was just like, what the hell did I do? I did nothing! All right, what do you guys think I should do? Should I go straight to Should I go straight to the Caradrius? Just get this over with now and then spend the next 10 days just running around? Or should I run around first and then go into the Caradrius? For the record, for anyone curious, I've bought every piece of gear. As a matter of fact, I'll even go in here and I'll burn a little bit of money. I got a little bottle for my Japanese candy. Ooh, lemon candy, nice.
Young man.
Oh, now you're sweet talking me, young man.
Hey.
Young man,
Welcome.
just a simple young man. There's a place you can go, I said, young man. Mage group drain. Attack reduction skill. Ooh. Endurance +6. Another shell vest. Yeah, so I've already bought all of the available rare gear. Do I have any gear that needs... Is there anything that I need... Hellfire Fangs. Okay, Sage's Semaphore. So, okay, we do still have something that needs... Oh yeah, no, but that doesn't discount it or anything. It can still be...
Let's go.
No, that's still, you know, yeah, it's powdered sugar candy, but that's still something that you can enjoy.
Closure.
All right, Purify. Shit. Where do I get Blessed Water? Because I have lots of Graced Water. Where do I get Blessed Water? Uh-huh. Yeah, where do I buy it? The city of Malva, south of Altaberry. Huh. Alright, so I can't get that yet. Which sucks because it automatically increases all allies' defense. That's like, god damn, I want that. Can you sell me some... Why can't you fuckers sell this shit? Remember going to a candy factory one day, had this little display of powdered sugar candies you can eat. Got a really long tube one. 10, maybe 26 in, I think. Been a while since I've been there. Kept going for every different flavor. Nice!
All right, then. Where to?
Alright, so... Again, we have a choice to make. We can either do the infiltration today, which I still feel is too early, because again, we're basically trying to secure a treasure route. So if we knock out one of the guards 2 weeks before the soiree, what kind of logic is that? I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? I mean, I suppose I could look it up. Metaphor. This thing was called the Caradrius. No, I don't want a schedule guide. Having a general as a backup while a magic seeker can add. And I mean, I don't yet have. So I don't have access to general yet.
What now?
Because we have the commander. But if I can get general... Alright, we're going to try and get general. We're going to try to unlock general before we go in.
Alright then.
Which means...
Let's go.
We're going to go to Martira. And I'm going to see about unlocking general.
So that's what it's come to.
I can't think I'll forget this, do ya?
What? Hi? What was that? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
Look.
Someone out there must be rooting for us. I don't know who made it, but this is pretty great, isn't it? Let's keep building this support. We have supporters! We have supporters, ladies and gentlemen. We're not the ones putting up these things. Other people are. So we're actually getting supporters. That is awesome.
Take a look.
Alright, so we've already gotten all the bounties. I'm actually kind of curious now if I like go, because this would be the town that would have our biggest supporters. So I'm curious if I like go around looking for other. Of course, his is going to be there.
I'm absolutely
Okay, hers is still here, even though we fought her, and she said she would bow out.
Stop that at once.
But, Alright, let's try and see if we can't get some rank ups. Alright, here we go. It's you. How fare ye in your travels? How fare ye in your travels for you to be a martyr of all places? Ah, but I shouldn't pry. I'm sure you've some urgent business or another, and I shan't make you get tardy for it. Have you a moment? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Like what?
Thank you.
Many thanks to you for being so kind. Myself, I just seem to get lost thinking about it.
The truth is,
I wanted to consult with you on this blether about picking a new ruler for the town. Of course, ruler isn't quite the word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or anything, but still it's a right important position. We're establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town. For the most part, the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with Lady Joanna. It may seem like the townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government. Which is all well and good, but here's the rub. I think the fella best suited for the position is this one clergyman. He's a fine man and he likes the idea. But darn it all, now everyone is clamoring for me to be governor. I mean, you're kind of suited for it.
right.
So you think it's a grand idea too? Well, I couldn't disagree more myself. I'm too weak a man.
Still, though.
I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to rights. It's dretch. I'm no hero. It's all thanks to the lot of you. But I could say that all day and they'd still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler. I feel that. He wants to be of help to society, but he just... Do I have what it takes to lead them?
Hey.
Everything worth doing is always a challenge. There we go! That's how I wanted to put it.
What?
Is it always? I do remember hearing that the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Too true. Too true. Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision.
For myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me.
Don't worry your head.
I may not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town, like you. I like this man. I can sense Barden's extraordinary determination and faith. Let's go. Hell yeah.
I'll do anything for this town I adore.
Hell yeah. I like Barden.
Pardon. You finally decide what to do yet? I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you.
Hey up.
Well, rest easy with you in charge. Those sandworms have been a right pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of man.
Don't you worry.
Too true. A sandworm attack would devastate Martira. I'll work up some countermeasures.
There we go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man.
God dang it. Where's my... I had a rag over here for, like, wiping my face, but God damn it.
But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will ya? They hated it when you chased them around during hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming something awful. They still cry from the memory of it.
But that's how you play Hunter and Prey. If they screamed, it was just proof you're playing it right. But anyway, I swear to you, I'm determined to protect this. No. We're not backpedaling on that. You made children cry, man. That's taking the game too far. I'm all for playing a game and taking it serious, but that's going a little too far. Oh, frickin' plot armors. I'm sorry, Rever.
My thanks.
Thanks for your time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. Absolutely, bud. Also, nighttime. Nighttime, I can now... I'm sorry, Brigitte? But Alonzo. I need to see... Increases the monetary reward for completing quests. Oh my god. I need this guy's shit. What is it that you give after this? I may need... I think I'm gonna want this. Ooh. Brigitte, why? Brigitte, why? Oh. Oh my god, my nighttime confidants are so good. Didn't I tell you that there are like 3 people at discount? I don't think we had gotten to the discounts yet, Nova. Or no, maybe you did say it when we forgot the first discount from Brigitte. Maybe you did mention it and I just kind of blanked on it. Oh, which one do I want first, though? Because I finally have the necessary... I have the necessary wisdom to unlock him. Now that I'm at level 3 wisdom, I can unlock Alonzo. But if Brigitte wants... Yeah, she's the one who called out to me. I should. Oh, hi, Brigitte.
Ah, just you.
You seem unscathed. I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. Uh-huh. If you insist on joining me on the road to hell, there is a place I'd like to go. So I needed level 3 courage. Let's go. I promised Brigitte I would face her burdens with her.
You.
You'd go to such lengths for me. Then, will you come with me? Absolutely.
The truth is,
She is definitely up there with Hulkenberg for me. I like her. The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base. What are you planning?
so reductive.
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. Brigitte, what makes you think your dog's going to hell? I understand the Japanese concept of the afterlife is basically everyone goes to hell, but I'm pretty sure the Japanese concept of hell also gives different animals and different creatures different types of hell. Why would your dog be in the same hell as these extremists? I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me. Damn, Vlad! Okay!
You get it. Right?
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. Brigitte, I want you to think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitte is suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else that can forge a better future for our country. Did you expect me to believe that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine. If that's how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. I don't think is there any option that is actually good here? Is there any option here? Like she is going so far down the rabbit hole.
Hang on.
Slaughtering a village? It'll be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. Can I say both of these? I understand how you feel, but you still need to be careful. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? I did not say I did not say allow it. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to that base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly, and if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. That's fair. I had a feeling the E-Series would get on sale sooner or later. We'll take my gauntlet runner, dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it. You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try to drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Oh, we are doing this all at once. Okay. Let me onto the runner she lives in. We went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement.
Huh?
Of course it's more Ujif.
You there.
Of course it's more Ujif. I am Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. Sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. The church has been here several times. They've never reported
Out
that
with
to
it.
me. So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree?
It can't be.
Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Miss, you sell magic
How
igniters?
nice.
Brilliant! Papa, I want an igniter!
Enough.
Say no more. So, we were sent on a wild goose chase? It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniters group movements from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists. If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To harass you?
In any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. So, in other words, yeah, the church is... Yeah, so the church was the one who killed Brigitte's dog, and now they're using it as a way to, as we saw, they were going to try to use her to basically sick her on other people. Alright, so more discounts. My dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth, even if it's the church. This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. Huh? Do we need the excuse of business? Why wouldn't we? You really are a strange one. Hey,
Speaking of,
takes one to know one. You mentioned earlier your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind something for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you're willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart, so come if you wish. Yeah, I like her. She's so sweet.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, nearer and nearer and nearer. But yeah, I will take a look at that, because I know there's still a couple of games in the East series I need to get. Who is available? Okay, so Maria is available. This would give me more skill inheritance slots, but I'm not really using healers.
Well met, eh?
All right then.
I mean, it's not like there's much else for me to do outside of... Yeah, outside of doing a lot of this stuff.
All right then.
Is it possible to fish, or... Nope. Still... I don't know where you would go to fish, but...
All right then.
Let's see here. What do we have available to us for, like, stat ups? Okay, so we got another one for wisdom. Got another one for courage. I mean, I could try to do...
Let's go.
You know, I can see if there's a... I should be looking at that more often, too. Let's see, is there a...
But that's...
Now what am I to do?
Oh! Oh, it's this fucker. Okay, I don't think I have,
Now what am I to do?
let me see here. Because I do not think I have gone up against this guy yet. Because... Yeah, no, I have not. So, let us do that.
Now, how did I wind up?
Stop!
Came for the podium. Why don't you debate the candidate? Let's go for it. Why not? Let's debate this fucker.
It's you.
Oh, that elder who offered up this Sanctoris on a platter. A bloody end to a holy woman. A classic. I've heard you've been parading around trying to be a people-pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retinue so you can see the world through true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just imagine it.
Everyone, listen not to empty words or ideas, but to what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is this world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest soldiers and politicians bow in the presence of true beauty, so shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us be displayed on the throne?
Such an exquisite world.
Once I am king, I will expel all that is unattractive and repugnant. I will create a radiant nation of only beautiful things. Fucking beauty is justice. Fuck you. What's this nobody narcissist on about? Thank you for the care package, Shade. Milo is playing to his group of diehard followers. What should I say to appeal to them? What indeed?
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Thank you, Dan! You only speak of the most superficial kind of beauty, but there is true beauty within all people. You dare question my understanding of beauty? Though I must admit, I saw something in you despite your utterly mundane aesthetics. Oh, I love his little eye twitch. Is it just me, or is Milo less handsome when he panics? I get what Caspian is talking about. The Hero Kings didn't become legends because of their looks. There you go. It appears this crowd lacks the sophistication needed to appreciate my style. Yeah! Right, Stretch.
I knew it.
People saw truth in your ideas. Let's go. More money.
Works for me.
All right.
Oh, there you go. 5 points of eloquence. That makes me happy. After listening to the concerns of the people, I returned to where everyone else was waiting. Oh, we are getting up. We're getting up there. We're slowly but surely getting up there. Wait a minute. Why isn't Lurkbait popping up?
If I were in Demon Slayer, I'd go get donuts with Rengoku.
What? Why isn't fishing working? Yeah, no, I gotcha, but what happened? Because Ender just tried to fish and it didn't work. Because we got channel points. Please log into... I'm sorry, I'm not logged in. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck off. When did I get logged out? When the hell did I get logged out? I think it didn't. Let's see if this works. All right, so yeah, I just gave you a freebie.
Need a sensu for that one.
I don't know what to tell you, Dan. I don't know what to tell you. That was weird. I don't know why it. That is bizarre. Yes, we can go talk to Alonzo now. And we will talk to Heismay later, too. It's like hanging out with... I gotcha.
Huh?
No. Don't need anything here.
Incredulous. I'm just
Hey,
incredulous.
listen.
Oh, God, yeah, no, that fish that we caught is... It is still in there. Okay. So we literally just had terrible luck with fishing.
Let's go.
Wonderful.
Alright, so... Hi, Majora. Just had to say hi. So I've been playing a totally legit Pokemon game, and I've been very much enjoying it. Ooh, which game? I'd like to hear about your journey so far, if you don't mind telling it. With an outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outline my journey so far to Alonzo. Pokemon the Pit. Okay. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences if you would indulge me. Have some free time right now. No problem.
Yes.
Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. All right, follow me. I know of a great spot. Ah, the Night Prowler. Alonzo asked me to tell him about some of the things that happened on my journey.
I see.
Very intriguing, so an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic in the Tournament of the Throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon. Pit of 100 trials for... Okay. In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you could use. Yeah. Yeah, you know, you could do that. Use their families against them. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds, naturally, but astoundingly so against good, upstanding family folk. You don't mean to threaten them, do you? I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Thank you for logging in, Dan. I like his hat, at least. It is a nice bowler hat. It is. But I'm glad you've been enjoying I'm glad you've been enjoying that Pokemon game, Dan. I have not really dipped into the world of modded Pokemon, but I've seen good things. I still want to try out Infinite Fusion one of these days. Why do I get bad vibes from him? Because he does kind of have he's sort of a noble, not really thief, I would say. He's more of a he's more of like a black market kind of guy. Like he deals in information brokering, and at least as far as I'm aware, I don't know if we have much info on him. Okay, here we go. Alonzo Crotalis, a young Nidia man whose words never lack some sort of deception. Adept in both gathering information and deceiving others with it for personal gain, his victims tend to be unscrupulously wealthy and influential. He is always aloof and never allows others to know what he's thinking, but he has a soft spot for his mother, the only family he has. So, he's a con man. There we go. He's a con man. That's the word I was looking for. But specifically, he's the type of con man that likes to use his cons to go after big targets. Yeah, con man, mama's boy.
Oi.
How's the client situation looking?
Yeah.
We've 20 at present. No delay securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. So you're not all talk. You know, my lord may have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move, and I promise I'll flay you alive myself. Understand, Kukulis? Which is, I guess, a code name.
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect, and for some reason he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, sadly. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect. So, when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. And that's your aim, then.
What? Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When all's said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. An interesting plan.
Well,
Maybe there's a future for you in this line of work yet.
oi.
Alonzo!
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier. He's snooping around the village.
What?
I think we're getting to the mama's boy part.
Hey.
Gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonzo. If they find out how you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. They'll turn up nothing, and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. Yeah, definitely con man. That lackey of his, I hadn't expected him to move so quickly. Even went as far as digging up my roots. What do you mean?
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
Kara, welcome in! When are you free? How about you come check on the village with me? I've got a strange, nagging feeling about this. Hi.
Thank you. Truly.
That's fine. Oh my god, so that was actually the right answer. Just name your price. I owe you one. Yeah, I had a feeling. Like, he is a man who's lived his life as a con man. Offering my help for free to a man of this caliber, yeah, he wouldn't accept that. But you gotta kind of play the dice. You gotta play the dice. Did you move your desk? No.
Please. Be safe.
Maybe the camera's moved a little bit, but no, I'm still in the same spot. My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please, do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. Fair enough.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I think we might be able to get the general today. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It's a lightning storm.
All right, then.
Yes, I can. Because what else do you give? Improves defense when the whole party's in the back row. That's an interesting one. It's just on disc. The plushes are on your left, but here they are on your right. Ah! You mean like this? Yeah, so that's, unfortunately, that's the, that's a little tricky camera work. So, because I always want to be, well, it's actually pretty simple, Kara. I flip the camera. So because I always want my face to be facing the game, I have it set so that the camera is set so that the camera is set just that way. Like from this spot right here, I can technically flip myself back around, and here we go. But now when I look at the game, I'm looking out into the ether. So, yeah, that's the only confusing part, is the fact that, yeah, it flips topsy-turvy. And I believe in this orientation, what do I have that's a nice legible word? Like if I have, so from this angle, you can actually read, but if I go to this angle, all of a sudden you can't read because it's reversed. So, yeah. As one day ends in another, Barden will send a parcel. Wait, what? You send me free shit? Escape will always succeed. Okay, so if I get him to level 4... Huh. He can give me shit. Significantly improves the exchange rates. Mad cost of studying. Further widens the variety. And there's another one, supply crate. There's another one. At level 7, she sends a supply crate. That's okay. Oh, we already know this stuff. Soul hacker. I want the soul hacker. God damn it. Gallica is story-based. Stroll, we have to do... Yeah, Stroll we have to work with. I don't know what she needs. Yeah, I don't know what she needs to level up. Obviously, we're missing stuff. I know Neurus. Significantly increased post-battle. When cooking, an additional dish will be made. And then the Savior. Katharina is story-based. Alright. Earnest Youth. You were the most unexpected part. Distinguishing yourself on a quest all through the course of history. Allow me to introduce. Our goal is to aid downtrodden tribes by improving their lives. World is steeped in prejudice. If you'd like to help become a little kinder, yeah, sure. I'm eating an ice cream. Nice. It's because of who you are that I want to impress upon you how those suffering... I would love to, but next time.
I get it.
If you can spare the time, I'd enjoy speaking with you again. Yeah, but at the very least, I'm happy to donate. Drenched to my core, that's Brylehaven pride. That's one way to put it, buddy. That's one way to put it.
Wonderful.
Well, yeah, what kind of ice cream you having, Rever?
Rain.
All right then.
Where to?
Yeah, I guess we'll go...
Let's go.
Wait. Where is he? Shit. Barden, where'd you go?
So that's what
All
it's
right,
come to.
Barden? There we go.
Go.
I'm curious if I go over here. Feels like yogurt inside and outside looks orange? Huh. Okay, so there's no one at this podium. 100 years ago, everyone had a horse and only the rich had cars. Today, everyone has a car and only the rich have horses. Oh my, how the stables have turned. Welcome in, Dutch. Although it's that's actually kind of funny you bring that up, Dutch. Because that's not the only way in which the world has turned on its head. Because in that same regard, we used to be a society, like 100 years ago, or even just 50 years ago. Even just 50 years ago. It was cheaper. It was cheap to buy a house, but expensive to live a life as a traveler, you know, to travel abroad and live the life of a constant wandering soul, traveling from country to country. Now the reverse is true. Now it's cheap as hell to travel. It is very cost effective to travel the world, but it's expensive as hell to own a house. So yeah, it's amazing where these sorts of, like you say, the stables have turned, but yeah, it's a fascinating phenomenon.
You've come.
Ah, this man here is my aide of sorts. He is accompanying me, see. I've been enlisting all the help I can get.
I just finished my rounds of the town, actually. If you time to spare, could we talk?
Thank you.
Thanks, I've got so much to tell you, which is only natural when there are so many bothers about the place. Yeah?
My apologies.
Make yourself comfortable. Let's see, I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city government's administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Ah, right. Sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you worry.
A total mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again. I definitely support you. I wish you all the success in that. I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself.
And then,
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We gotta straighten this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
got to say,
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. But I'm sorry now, didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guest? I'll have some real eats whipped up for you. We must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town. You gonna make me eat the bug again? Nope.
don't worry your head.
Thanks to you, all the weans are playing outside again, blessing us with all those bunny voices of theirs.
That's right.
I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those weans and call this town and all this town's people. Ender, you alright? Why you crying, bud? Someone has stolen a pair of the wife's knickers off the line. I'm not worried about the knickers, I just want the 14 pegs back. God damn it. I see. You seem to fill the governor's clogs just fine. You could be well right about that one.
It was so long ago.
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. It was back when monsters were tearing up Martyr from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. The mission was a long one, and what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake. So I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family, I guess they just got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many weans started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I'd lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them. You can protect them now.
No.
You're a little bit dizzy today. Well, in that respect, I definitely share the sentiment. I still have a bit of a headache. Got fired from my job at the unemployment office. The worst part? No, and I'll be back there tomorrow. God damn it.
Aye.
You're right. Moping about won't change the past. I could do much more now than I could
Leave it
back
in
then.
my hands.
I won't let the weans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know, seeing as you're aiming for the throne. We both strive for a better world. I can't keep the truth from Barton when he shows such sincere trust in me. I explained that I entered not to take, but to raise someone else.
What?
Yeah. First the scheme with Heisme, now this. You play a long game, the lot of you.
He is just telling everyone now.
Thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, but you've confided in me because you trust me, yes?
That's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envisions the same future as you do.
Okay, so I did comment at the start of this game. I commented how stupid the goal was. The fact that Caspian was going to put all of this effort in, all of this hard work, to try to build up all of this support, just to pray that he could double it and pass it on to the next guy. Like, again, like, it just seems so silly. But yeah, now we're seeing him trying to play the long game, trying to explain to everyone that what he's doing, and yeah, a few people are taking it a little bit too easily, but... The Honorable Guardsman Barden, keeper and inheritor of the commander's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I shall lay down my very life.
We can now study the general. We can now start buying insurance. Yesterday, my granny arrived at the train station. It was 0.394 inches. Wait. Yesterday, my granny arrived at the train station. I was 0.394 inches. Not sure I get that one. More skills can be hit. What is... See, that's the problem, Dutch, is I don't know metric. I was sent... Yeah, I had a... Ow. Yeah, I was just about to do the conversions. Ow. Ah. Sorry, headache. I may take a break here in a sec to try to wash my face and maybe try to fight some of this headache. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Piggles, welcome in. The children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Not a good one for a day with a headache. Hey, it's quite alright, Dutch. I didn't expect brain power to hurt. I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. And to think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. Ah, but you needn't worry. I'll protect the town you worked so hard to save. It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. Hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Yeah, why does it hurt to think, man? I'm not happy about that. Damn that Barden. It's disgusting watching him play hero. He's a bloody resort, fit for guarding the town and naught else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader. Yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barden. I have a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. Oh. Okay. So, shit's about to hit the fan? Alright, who do we have? Heismay. I'm sorry. Brigitte, I can already upgrade you to the next one? Huh. Because I won't lie, I kind of want to see what the Tycoon does.
What now?
Although I guess we do have access to the General. Oh my god, so the regular General had... Oh, wait, I'm stupid, y'all. I just realized what's so good. About the General set. Their physical skills. They are physical elemental skills. For a monarchy, their way of choosing a new rule is surprisingly democratic. That is, that's basically what's, that's basically what's, the whole interesting notion of this game, Piggles. Okay, so I need to go on a bit of a break. I'm gonna see about, while the ad is going, I'm going to go on a quick BRB. That's the whole point, MSOK. That's not what I meant, Piggles. That's not what I meant. I will explain myself when I get back. Right now, I appreciate. I just... My head is starting to hurt a little bit, so I'm gonna go wash my face and try to... well, maybe I'll use the bathroom while I'm at it. So, yeah. We'll be right back. Shouldn't be more than a couple minutes. And then, yeah, we'll get back into this. All right. Feel a little better. Still feel weird though, like definitely not oh. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling weird today. That's for damn sure. Are you kidding me? I need wizard for this one? Oh, and this is all passives. Heavy physical pierce. Automatically raises wielders. Oh, but that lowers defense, so that's actually... So this one's more... Okay. Blagga's Hammer. Warrior, Brawler, or Berserker. Right, we do need to get someone up to... Holy, I love that! Oh my god, that looks so cool. Okay. That looks badass. Alright. So I need to get her... That is so weird to me that to max out Hulkenberg, you need to get access to the freaking wizard. Like... Alright, sure.
I see. Fascinate. This right here. All right?
Let's do that.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Because she can do it. Prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle. I will further support the squadron and lead us to triumph. I shall stake my life on the power of victory to His Highness and to all.
To greater heights.
Not yet. Because we got Stroll as a... Okay, that definitely needs to change. Since you are the only one who has Brawler up, I will give him Pugilist.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Because, yeah, I needed Merchant because the area that we went into had a lot of mimics. And turns out using a Merchant skill causes them to skip turns. Spend thine own vitality and plunge into the fury of battle. I feel its deadly strength flowing throughout my body. To rely on feeling rather than reason, I strive to reach that level of mastery. Alright.
A new power to wield.
Yeah, I'll give him Pugilist. Izme, we're still working on the Assassin, but... Seeing this little man wielding a sword as long as he is, that's so adorable. But let's see. What's this going to require? Sniper. Oh, well, look at that. We actually can get him to the sniper.
I see.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fast. This, all right?
Yeah, this is going to burn most of my mag, but... Prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, I shall bestow upon thee our soul. They shall fall before they even see what hit them. You just focus on the front, leave the rear to me.
Steady effort is key.
Yes. Alright. So, put Heisme in the back. Probably should give some skill inheritances. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Fiery Strike. And... increases caster's attack. No. Increases all allies' defense. Maybe. Didn't I give you another... Increases physical skill attack by 10%. Nah, we'll start with Lucky Find. I'm a simple man. Oh. Well, that's going to make things tricky. All right, so we had, it was either Heisme or Brigitte. So Brigitte's next one versus getting Heisme to 6. Yeah, I gotta flip a coin for this one. Because I like both of these characters. Yeah. So heads will be Heisme, tails will be Brigitte. Tails it is. We are off to chat with Brigitte.
All right, then. Where to?
Oh, and before I forget,
Let's go.
since it is nighttime and I forgot to do it last time, I really should be going in here every chance I get and talking to the cheese merchants.
Beg pardon?
Actually, while I'm out here,
Can we talk?
now that I think about it, since I'm around,
Why, you?
when people know a fine cheese, maybe if you were nicer. Good work exterminating the monster Martyra. Nope, can't go any further. Just saw the map. Confident in my ability to keep up. Forgiveness Day is always impressive. Quite the crowd. And where's this fish merchant? I would love a sword like this too, yes.
I'm in it now.
I absolutely would.
Ridiculous.
Alright, maybe I can only find the guy during the day.
Go.
Term for the thrones, just bolster his position. Better quit while you still can. To respect your willingness to make an effort. Oh, thank you! Okay, sure. Yeah, skateboard sword. Vitality pendant, sapper pendant? Oh, no, we already have.
Beg pardon?
Welcome.
Okay, so I guess finish up my shopping, look up at the sky, and damn near wet myself. Alright, I guess I gotta come in here during the day to find the merchants. Because there's a fish merchant here that I need to chat with to progress Stroll's quest line. Ho there! Hi there, ho there! Hip hop Peru! Alright. You're not Brigitte. Are you one of Lady Brigitte's contacts, then? I've been assigned to stay on guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid through. Welcome in, V! Man, you must have read my mind. I was just going for the water bottle. Thank you very much. You're an Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose. Yeah, bud? I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the criers?
Everyone!
The anti-Igniter terrorists' hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village a front for criminal fiends. Torch thanks to renowned Igniter merchant Lady Brigitte Lycon. Yep, the church was looking to exploit her. Those fearmongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital, Grand Trad, once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye!
However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitte! 3 cheers for magic igniters! have it.
What?
What do they mean? It's as the crier says, that entire village went up in a sea of fire. I didn't do anything. But the people I met then at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church, or rather, those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that it...
no!
Yeah, definite oh no. They want to see igniters are the only defense they have, so they set the village ablaze to prove their points. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
Right?
In short, this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience. What do you plan to do now? Killing some churchmen won't change anything, not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance, and the ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days.
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak, their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided, from then on, I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they'll lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here, made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be. Ooh. You can't give in to fear.
Listen.
Shut up!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light in this world? Why won't you let me give up? Brigida's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart. Damn.
Why? Why did you?
When you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there?
Trust me.
At the very least, it won't be hell. I see. Will all this finally come to an end? I like that one. I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful. Ayo! Okay. Okay, now I genuinely am upset that we didn't get dating in this. Now I am genuinely upset because I would be dating Brigitte right now. Calmed Brigitte down, waited till she fell asleep before I left the room. I would absolutely be dating this woman.
The age of a new king draws
God damn, I feel bad for her. She needs a hug. She needs a hug more than any of the people we've. Well, no, Heisme needs hugs too. But still, god damn. All right, so we have not chatted with Maria in a bit. We definitely want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until Idol's Day to.
Wonderful.
Actually, I suppose I should.
All right then.
Where's the weatherman? There's the weatherman. Wait, how do I get to the weatherman? That is not the weatherman. That is not the weatherman.
Let's go.
I guess that's the closest way to get to the weatherman. Because I just want the weather, man. I would just like to know the weather for the next couple days.
Fates.
What is the weather?
Let's see.
Okay, it's going to be fine for the next couple of days.
Here's where we are now.
Very nice. Yeah, we've already done
And
all
right
of these
there's
others.
a labyrinth.
There's a runner.
I mean, this is the only gauntlet runner we haven't fought, but
And right there's a labyrinth.
yeah, so we are fine.
I can see it.
So we have that,
Hey,
which
you.
means,
All right, then.
yeah, I think we'll go.
Where to?
Oh, god damn it! I am so sorry, y'all. I just keep.
Come to think of it,
I'm afraid of taking any more. Blunder one of Luis's followers, Bladel made. If you're to compare him to the Necromancer, he just seems far from being Luis's trusted confidant, more like a lackey.
Ridiculous.
Merely observing the situation. Yeah. I want to see if I can find the guy before.
Welcome.
Oh, here we go. So here's the fishmonger. Okay, but will this take the day, is the question.
Welcome.
It swam in the rivers or seas, I've got it here, and it's all fresh as the ocean breeze. Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping? Count of Halia? Just how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son, really now. I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an Elda, and Clamar nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. Do you have something of his? What are you playing at? If this is some manner of con, I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. He saved my skin once, when some pain-in-the-ass noble started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was the only one in the market to find a He was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things himself. Like father, like son. Blimey, you really do know him, don't you? Well, then I know another merchant you could speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day, he said he had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of Regalith Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought the fish first, eh? Oh. Okay, so Regalith... That's where I am. Wait, that's where I am.
And what do you want?
You're not one of my clients, and only do the business via referral. Stroll's father went to meet a merchant in front of Regalith Grand Cathedral.
So foolish. it
I was
arouses
acquainted with the
great
late Count of
pity.
Halia. How is that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was a truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his would associate with riffraff like you. Merchant stuff. Oh, and I have the imagination. Alright. Oh, and V, you popped the question of the day. Question of the day. You receive 1 stat point for every year you've been alive and will continue to receive 1 for every year hereafter. You can spend it on strength, dexterity, vitality, intellect, or charisma. How do you spend your points, both current and future? So you don't have to... So I'm not asking for specifics. I'm just kind of wondering, like, if you guys could build your own stats, how would you build them? And as an added... I love that my character just got pushed. As an added bit to this, all of those stats, they're... I mean, if you guys need a little bit of additional coaxing, like strength would count for like stamina, strength would count for stamina. Dexterity is also agility. Vitality is also constitution, so just all sorts of health. Intellect is also wisdom, and charisma would also be luck. So charisma is not just being able to have other people kind of... It's basically having the universe kind of go your way with high charisma. For me, I would probably build... I would want a fair bit of intelligence. Sorry. I would probably go for a fairly balanced build, but dexterity and charisma would probably be the points I would put the least in. Just personally. I've always been like, I think in terms of priority, I would probably put intelligence up at the top, then vitality next, because having a healthy body means you can, living longer. Strength would likely be third. Well, strength and dexterity would probably be tied, and then charisma would be last, because with enough strength and dexterity, if you are a skilled enough person, if you are a strong enough person, you can get far in life even without luck, even without charisma. So that would be my thing. Like I said, I don't really know the exact stat spread I would have, but that's kind of the rough thing, is I would definitely want high intelligence so that I can understand and be able to understand the world and be able to help. Or maybe I'd bring intellect down a little bit and charisma up, because with both intellect and charisma, you can do a lot with that. But yeah, it was just an interesting little notion of like I always wish that we had stat points in life. Thanks to my overwhelming imagination, I was able to choose words that convince the merchant I have no ill intent. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Amusing as it was, I worried about how we would keep them fresh. Ah, that stirs some memories. The Count of Halia that I remember was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to all he met. Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Very well. Tell me your story and I will listen. You must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and Conmad have tried every trick in the book to claim it.
I do appreciate your assistance.
I have indeed been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest are details I'd prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him with you when you are able. Found the person who is entrusted with the Count's inheritance. All right. We will maybe do that next time.
All right then.
Because I did say I was going to interact with... I said I was going to interact with Maria, and I intend to uphold that. Since we haven't... Do you have anything that I still don't know? Current state of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, yeah, no, that was... Alright. Yeah, like I said, we haven't talked to Marie in a while. I have Neris's drawings. Ah, yes, the crystal city. Picture seems kind of sad. Does no one live in this town anymore? I told Marie about all the memories I made there. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. I have more. Oh my god, how many? Okay. Peregrine Falls drawing.
Wow.
That's a huge river. What a huge river. And that thing, it's a waterfall, right? Never seen one of them before. Do waterfalls always have faces under them? So there's really a place like that outside of... Alright. If I look at the picture, I can stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. Is Mr. Neris there? You think you can help me make a sign? Let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous. Oh, she's so sweet.
Aha!
A present, you say? And no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. You can help, right? We need the best, so I came to you. Color me intrigued. You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lively line work in vibrant colors. A truly innovative schematic. Nuris, you are such a charmer. Holy crap.
Genius.
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards.
Thank you very much.
Ah, yes. I know I've got a fine cut of wood round here that was destined for this purpose. Should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes.
Thank you for the hydrate, V.
Amazing.
Mr. Norris is really helping us. I can't believe it. I'm glad we asked him.
Yeah.
Ah, I really hope Miss Fabian likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh-ho.
Ahoy, young lady!
I'm sorry, are you done already?
The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need to handle that myself, certainly. To the honeybee!
I'm sorry, how the fuck did he make it this quick? He made it all in one day. I love it.
Now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Oh, I want to see this.
Wow.
Oh, oh my god, that is so sweet. Look at that.
An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you all agree.
Maria.
Have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabian, I asked Mr. Nearest to make this for you. You said the last sign was too old, so do you like the one we made instead? Maria designed it. Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It's a truly wonderful sign, and so well built, too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all the smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear. Oh.
Huh?
Miss Fabian, are you crying? Pay it no mind, dear. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Oh my god, I love her. How about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you for all this. You will come in and eat, won't you?
Oh.
Of course, of course. It would be quite rude to turn down free drink, would it not?
She said nothing about drink. She said food. She said feast.
Oh, good.
Oh, shit! I didn't mean to...
Oh, well.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to click that. What were the other options? It looks amazing. She loves it. Okay, I still think that would have been the one. Had a much needed shower. Now I feel great. Very nice, V. Also nice. I hope you have fun drawing. It made Miss Fabian cry. Are people supposed to cry when they're happy? Yeah, that does happen. Miss Fabian was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? I'll just say you did it. I don't want... I see, I worry if I say you outdid him because... I feel like... Yeah. You did a great job.
Oh, yay.
Do you think that makes Papa happy too? Because I feel like if I said outdid... Yeah, she might be excited, but that also would mean that maybe there's not much else for her to learn from her dad. When you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. Makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way,
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble, and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids. Everyone is suffering just like I
I'll
was.
do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everybody else too. I can sense Maria's kind determination and the strong trust she has placed in me. Oh, it's so sweet.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
I think he is, Maria. I think he is. I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too.
Maria!
What? Oh, yeah, the boy we met in a previous part of this. Yeah. All right. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back with Neurus, who was in a chipper mood. Of course he'd be in a chipper mood. All right. Who's... Oh. Is there anyone else to meet tonight? Oh, there is Heisme. I swear to God, these two just keep... Because skill inheritance slots... Discount the prices at magic shops. Oh... Because we need Trickster for level 8. Oh, but Heisme. Sorry. God damn. I do have fun drawing, but I have a problem. I need to come up with at least one OC so I could do art fight this July. I am terrible with making OCs, so I don't really... I wish I had a tip for you, but yeah, I'm terrible at that. Okay, so we have Heisme. Or we have Alonso. Because I have a feeling Brigitta's gonna pop up again. Yeah, I have a feeling. I don't think we're gonna be able to get... I don't think we're gonna be able to get her to level 8. I have a feeling rank 8 is gonna be... Yeah, I have a feeling rank 8 anything is going to be locked a little further away. I don't think we're going to be able to do rank 8 anything for a while. Oh. So that raises the question. Nah, it's no question. We have not talked to Heisme in a while. Alonso can wait.
All right, then.
Yeah, Alonso can wait.
Let's go.
Because we have not talked to our boy.
Ah, it's you.
Must ask a favor of you, specifically concerning my son's urn. I'd like to search the village. If you're otherwise unengaged, might we head there?
I'm in your
Making
debt.
your way through the world today takes everything you got. Yep. God damn, it is a windy day today. On guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the forge near Heismage village. By Tadari's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it was surely the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere where it would not be found. They'd not have had much time, scant moments to hide it to avoid arousing suspicions, which means our culprits must have... I would guess taken it out of the village, because burying... Scant moments to hide it to avoid arousing suspicion. Actually, that's a good question. What would it end up being? Yeah, because no, burying would take too much time. Yeah, you'd have to have...
True.
If there's no sign of it within the village's bounds, that would be the logical next step. Suppose it went like this. A villager disagrees with Tadari, but isn't confident in sneak peeking out directly. Suddenly they find themselves alone with the urn. They then seize the bones and hurry outside the village, an act of impulse.
Then...
If true, we're sure to find some traces on this road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. God, it's been so long since I've seen Cheers.
that.
I never watched Cheers that often as a kid. So, but yeah, no, I do still remember it. He found it. Thank goodness. And the bones inside are safe too.
Right.
Excellent detective work, Heisme. Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. 'Twas placed haphazard in the shadow of a tree, easily found.
It suggests to me the culprit did not truly wish it to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
However,
But is that truly how this should end? Something still bothering you?
What?
that's...
It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son buried there, I would rather have been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. It is a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children in that village, too. Ought we really turn our backs on a village such as this? One that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? Well, let's talk to them, then. You're right. The adults of the village need to address this. For the children's sakes, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once
for
again.
our future.
My time with you all has changed me for the better. Now the time has come to pass that favor on to the villagers. I can sense Heisme's kind-hearted determination.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
Surely they too, yeah. Could I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let's head back for today and return when we're ready. So, like I said, I don't think we're gonna get...
and the age of a new king.
No, I don't think we're gonna get to a rank 8 anytime soon. That just doesn't feel right.
Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, Stroll. And Barden. You have reporter. I know I do.
Well met, eh?
See, I'm starting to panic. I'm starting to worry. Because we still got 8 days. Like, we still got 8 days, yes. But I'm also like...
This is on sale.
Lycon Magic Association wants me to sell you weapons at a discount. My influence extends beyond just igniters. I've informed them of the deal. Very nice. So things are even cheaper. Fortune's Bludgeon. This one is for healers. One of these days I'm gonna need it, so... And it is Idol's Day, so it's cheaper.
Now then.
Oh my god, and I just made that money back with my exchange items. Ha! I fucking love it. I use the money, then I make it right back. That's beautiful. Alright, so while we're doing this, we should also stock up on items.
The goods
Oh, I am apparently going to need to go to some other... Yeah, I'm gonna need to go to some other towns. Alright.
Thank you kindly.
All right then.
Let's go.
So, we do need to go to the Gauntlet Runner because we need to take a shit. It is Idol's Day, which means it's time to take a shit. I've got it! I feel like I've grasped something. Luck goes up by 1 again.
What now?
What is your current stat? What are your current stats, Caspian? Luck is my highest stat. Luck is actually getting close to my highest stat. I love it. Oh. I probably should raise his endurance soon, though, because it is going to start becoming a problem if he can't,
All right then.
if he's going to get one
Where to?
tapped. Oh. Come on.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay, so... we got that. All right. Now, no. We are going to... We're going to flip the coin again. Heads will once again, we'll do head as teammate, tails as other. So heads will be Stroll, tails will be Barden. What anime have I been watching recently? I would have to pull up the list. Sorry, brain work is tough today. Some major standouts are Lazarus, Katai Naka no Osan, Country Bumpkin Swordsman. I can't remember what the English name was. Yeah, I don't really know the English names for a lot of them. Thank you for the care package, Shade. Let me pull up my anime list, and I can try to give you an idea of some of my standout ones. Anne Shirley's been a surprising one because that's an adaptation of Anne of Green Gables, like an English book, like a British book. Obviously, I've been watching Fire Force. The Gorilla God's Go-To Girl has been surprisingly fun for like a sort of rom-com thing. Kowloon Generic Romance has been anything but generic. I've really been enjoying that one. What else? What else has been... Oh, yeah. Hiroaka Vigilantes. Absolute, that has been really fun. And as a cozy one, I have been watching Zatsu Tabi, or That's Journey, which is actually the full name. That's been a really fun, cozy anime this year. Ever watched Ranma 1/2? No. I know of it, but I have never actually watched it. I know that they'd had its remake recently, and I just didn't really have enough interest in it to give it a try. I really just didn't, and hearing honestly, the premise feels dated. Especially given the fact that, well, then again, we had the Urusei Yatsura remake, and that one also felt very dated. But I believe those are both made by the same person, so there you go. I was gonna flip a coin, wasn't I? Head Stroll, tails Barden. Head Stroll. Heads will roll. We're going after Stroll.
All right. Where to?
Let's see. I believe he was right here. But yeah, I remember when the remake came out, and I was just like, I couldn't really see myself watching it.
Hey.
Okay, the merchant that Stroll's father entrusts with his inheritance mentioned he wanted to talk to us.
What do you think?
I found the man holding it for you.
Huh?
Must take me to him so we can talk. And here we go.
Oh.
Nice to finally meet you. We have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work, providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He
did charity work in the capital. I hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands.
No.
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you will do with it?
That is...
I had thought to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and knowing this, I would put these funds to the needs of my house? It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come. You are truly a straw lad, right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option.
Buster, welcome in. Hope you're having a good week so far.
It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such short order. If it's the negotiations you're concerned about, that is where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you've heard of the name of Lord Hydron, best known for his piety? He's well versed in such matters. Lord Hydron. So you do know him. Well, look, I can appreciate why you'd recoil from him. But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the savior you'd need to realize your ideals.
My ideals.
My ideals, you say?
Yes.
I apologize. I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I'll gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations.
Not bad so far. What about you? Honestly, I've been feeling it today. So yesterday, mom got home. So mom started her home time yesterday. So I had to get up early in the morning to drive dad to work so I could have the car to pick her up. And then I couldn't fall back asleep, so even though I canceled stream and I basically, like, I took it easy for the most part yesterday, I just couldn't go back to sleep until late last night. And now today, I have been suffering from a freaking headache all day, and I think it's starting to turn into a migraine, because looking out the window, yeah, that's starting to hurt my eyes. So I think here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a couple more of these. We're gonna do a couple more of these social links. So I think we'll do one more evening one, maybe try to get Barden to level 4. And yeah, I think we're gonna call it early today. Because like I said, my headache is not going away. And I just do not know if I have it in me to really go, head first into combat. Famous LA nightclub became the site of the River Phoenix's tragic death. Which future movie star owned this notorious spot? River Phoenix. I feel like I know of that one. But yeah, I appreciate that, Buster. Like I said, I don't know if it was just sleep apnea getting the better of me, or if I just kind of pushed myself too hard yesterday and didn't go to bed in time. But yeah, regardless, yeah, it's definitely feeling it today. Johnny Depp was the owner of the Viper Room, the LA nightclub where River Phoenix tragically died. Really? I did not know Johnny Depp even owned a nightclub.
No.
Words I'd hear my father and mother say often. They practically bludgeoned me with it. They instilled you with wise words. Only now do I see that. Back then, I couldn't appreciate it. If I can procure new land, all those people could return to some semblance of the lives they were forced to abandon. They could get back to a time of peace before the human attacked. And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you?
If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin, and I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey,
In other words, the future of many depends on our fight. Our hopes lie with you, Caspian. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and newfound resolve. And there we go.
whatever burdens you carry, I'll carry them too.
Alright.
Thank you.
I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find him.
You're a lifesaver.
So there we go. Oh yeah, we get free tolerance
All right.
boost. Look at that. I forgot about that.
That reminds me.
If you don't mind my asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the Funny you mentioned that. Ooh, wait, which one do I want? Loved his son, strong... No, we didn't really hear much about justice. Yeah, I guess this one?
Right.
I was told he was a man of many virtues. That sounds about right. I'm glad people still remember him so fondly. Makes me happy to hear it, more so than I imagined. Were my father in the same position I am now, I wonder what he would do. That's a good question. Hope you feel better after... Thank you, Rever. Like I said, we still got a little bit to do. We still got a little bit. I want to try and get a little bit more done. Okay, so we got Stroll up. Yeah, this may be our last night, because then we get Alonso. And then we get Alonso tonight, Barden tomorrow. And then I dare say we might have everything we need. Yeah, we might end up having everything we need. Alright, how do I get to the match?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Phantom of the Deep.
What is it?
Because I'll do some prep work too. Reduces turn cost of guard command. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Again, if I had multiple accessory slots, I'd consider these. Alright, so we got those. I was about to say, wasn't the magic shop
Where to?
in Martira? Or wait, is there a magic shop in Martira? No, I'm thinking of the one in the Royal Capital. Because there is a magic shop. There we go.
Let's go.
The Gloam Hall. Ooh, Corviknight. Very nice. Let's see. Okay, so they have the same stuff. Oh, no, it's the exact same. Okay, I thought maybe... For some reason, I thought these guys sold status afflictors, but... I guess I was wrong. Alright, moving on.
All right then.
Brylehaven.
Let's go.
All
Alright,
then.
where is... There he is.
Let's head there right away.
So we will do this.
Proper aces. Wonderful.
Proper aces.
Greetings. And then,
Checking up on my home village. Wondering if now is a good time.
thank goodness.
In full disclosure, I've also invited my collaborator. You've met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers. I'd like to firm up our next steps and then head over. Congrats on the Corviknight there, Rever.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, what? Ona was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is my good friend, should arrive any minute now. Okay. He's late. You've come all this way, too. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village full of flowers. Not wealthy, but not destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it. Apparently, I'd been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. The woman who took me in is my mother in all but blood. She's Parapus, I'm Media. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. She sounds kind.
Yes.
Oh, she is. So kind, it's astounding. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the times she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. I see why he became a con. Yeah, that's why I started conning, you know. Decided I'd give any miscreant scum who take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell, each and every one of them. I respect that. I very much respect that. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into what it is today.
Sorry.
That was more than I meant to save. Yeah, we'll save
It'll
it,
be
dude.
fine.
Thank you.
I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her too, strangely enough. I'd forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone. So thank you for listening. Were we not supposed to go to the village? What's going on?
Myself wanting to believe you.
Hear me!
Uh-oh.
Well.
Welcome, good sir. Have you come to check on the clients? Oh, this is the landowner. Okay.
You can drop the act, Kakulas. Or beg your pardon, should I say, Alonzo.
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I, except you're more the fool if you think you'll ever get justice.
You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice?
Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now.
Oh, what the fuck did you do?
Your associate, the one you meant to meet here? It took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him about your family.
What?
What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
Yeah, I'm about to chop those ears off, bud.
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy.
Oh ho ho. So I know what I said before about I know what I said before about not wanting to get into any battles, but no, I'm about to make a fucking exception. He asked if Alonzo's mother was here. Don't speak, Mother. I'll save you.
Sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son. And I love... Mother, I'm sorry. This is my fault.
My Alonzo.
You always were so sensitive.
Oh.
Can you hear me? Please say something.
Hey?
The landowner's servant told us it was you, that you were chumming up to the landowner to suck this village dry. And now you put us to the torch. What the hell did we ever do to you?
It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give...
How dreadful.
You traded your mother's life for that money.
I didn't.
Damned!
Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer.
Wait. Please take the money. Use it for the village and to bury her.
Devil!
The only one who belongs in a grave is you. Yeah, you should have died instead. burn in hell, you damn parasite. Oh. A villain always strikes where it hurts most. At the family and home. I should have known. I said the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. I should have known! Was I blinded by revenge? No, I was simply, unequivocally, a fool. Let's get out of here. That's right. I'm just a parasite. This whole time, I've been feeding on my mother's life until there was nothing. What the? I do not have. Alonzo, I don't have the power to tell you how many ways you are wrong. Alonzo, please, no, buddy, no, buddy, no. Alonzo refused to move or even to stand. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side. No.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Buddy, I don't... Oh my god.
What should we do?
Is this Barden? It is Barden. Is there anyone else that I can even... No, I was right. I think rank 6 is going to be the max for now, so... I dare say...
Well met, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's go hang out with Barden.
Where to?
Let's go.
No. I wanted to do the meetup.
So that's
All right,
what it's come to.
So is he... Yep, he's
go.
up here now. Alright. Oh. And then it'll be 6 days left, but...
What now?
Yeah, it'll be 6 days left, but we'll be able to do this real easily. Alright.
You've come.
Got something I want to show you. You have a wee bit of time.
I am gladdened.
Great, come with me.
Brilliant.
Look here, we've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrances to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
Now I can focus on other things, on the far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Are there bad people? Not quite bad people, I'd say, but when one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Barden?
Huh?
So, Sharou, what business brings you here?
Don't play the fool, Barden.
Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Ah, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see before you.
Seriously.
Spending the people's money so carelessly. We have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Martira will be attacked?
Oh, no?
One ought to be prepared for anything, do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause.
What? Where did you hear that?
In other words,
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds. And that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Gastro.
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way!
What? Did you just hit a kid? How dare he push a wee laddie? Hey, you're right there. There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Mom, the scary armor is oh my god. Come on, he's just a man.
what?
Don't be frightened. Don't be frighted. Wait, frighted or frightened? I guess frighted. He ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? I don't understand how he can be that scary of a fellow. Yes, he is tall. Yes, he's got a broad build, but he's in the same armor as everyone else.
Nay, he's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. Gotta keep my guard up. And I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Bart.
All right.
Well, I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. But I tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is,
I mean, I'll confess he was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna, and now Gastro. I got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
if so then.
Hey there, May. Welcome in. Oh, thank you for the care package. If I want to fix this... Oh, no worries, May. No worries. I appreciate it. Good luck with the commissions. I've got to spy on Gastro.
Nicely done.
That little snoop is how I managed to get a hold of that bribe we've been discussed. Thank you, May. Oh. There we go.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the town. Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? It requires removing certain obstacles.
Really amazing.
That's reassuring.
Yeah?
Glad you appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. I can feel Barton's ambitions as governor is increasingly deep faith. Alright, so now we'll start getting...
It could yet be improved.
Occasionally, Barton will send a parcel, so... Rare chance of receiving supplies. There we go.
So
Dang.
long.
No time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies.
Right.
Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know. I can't even relax my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barton, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. What is Gastro doing? He's instilling some fear into the people, and I don't much appreciate that. Now, I was right. We are not going to be able to hit rank 7 for a while.
All right then.
For now then, what do we have that's available to us?
Let's head there right away.
Oh yeah, there was this gambling thing. Young man! Young man!
Now what am I to do?
Oh, hello! This is a new man. Wait, didn't I...
Now, how did I wind up here?
Who is this?
Now, how did I wind up here?
Candidates protected by that special magic. Sort of favoritism rubs me the wrong way.
Why is this happening?
They'd be unable to execute criminals. Villains would do as they please. Choosing a king would be the last thing on our minds. If only the top candidates are protected, couldn't they just systematically crush anyone with half a chance? And what would they gain from that? They're competing for the support of the people, not to be the last man standing. The majority of citizens in this country are lowly commoners. Using magic as a shield to crush the weak is cowardly, and may even turn potential followers off. In essence, it is those of low status who control the fates of those above them. This time, the elite do not hold all the power. Then, ultimately, the purpose of the magic is to prevent fighting amongst the top candidates?
What's going on?
This way, the final decision is left to the will of the people, not which candidate emerges victorious at battle. Perhaps that was the intent all along. I see, even those pompous Sanctus leaders must be jolly well feeling the heat then. Oh,
Look at that.
Now what am I to do?
fair enough.
Listen all.
Okay, root. Have I create a military state for Roussan by Roussans?
I don't think we got to talk to this man. Yeah, I don't think we got to talk to this one, so fuck it. We'll finish off with this.
Are you not that elder who turned in the Sanctoris? Just as I'd expect from a lesser tribe, a frontal siege was beyond you, so instead you opt for the uncouth tactics of a rear assault. Your juvenile tricks will have no effect on someone as experienced as I. I will eliminate you here and now.
Listen all.
Did I?
Next king.
No, it looks like most of my volume is still going. If the stream is muted for anyone else, please let me know. Because it shouldn't be. That's bizarre. That's bizarre. No, I'm getting audio from mine. I certainly hope the speakers on your computer aren't dying. Yeah, huh. Oh, by the way, May, I just looked back up on your chat. The Zero Budget Gamer clan won our first tournament. Let's go. Congratulations, May. I assume you can still see the captions, and that's how you're able to respond. But yeah, we're getting sound. I don't know what's going on. I apologize, Buster. What do you call it when you can't move because a cat in your lap is on your lap? Paralysis. Yeah. That one's a good one, Dutch. When I am king, your land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Renaissance. What has the United Kingdom actually done for you? Oh, sorry.
Forcing the tribes together has only spurred further skirmishes and tension. Furthermore, the throne and other key positions have been strangled by the Clamar's nepotism. The time for the Renaissance to reclaim their pride and independence is at hand.
Hear, hear! The Renaissance embodies strength. The Renaissance embody the very best. Yeah, fuck you too. Shit, did I remove my... Uh-oh. Hold on. I lost something. Okay, here we go. Don't know how I lost that. Land of the Renaissance, surely he jests. Where does that leave the rest of us? It sounds like Rudolph's playing to the fanatics. What should I do? Tribes must stand together.
Here's what I would do.
We can't let tribal differences define us. I envision a world where everyone stands as one.
Dare you?
Nothing but idealistic platitudes. You're too young to lead if you can't see that.
Oh, that is weird. What ended up being the solution, Buster? How the hell could anyone make it so everyone helps each other, whatever that's all about? People are free to dream as they please, but I find the boy's dreams more appealing than Rudolph's.
Rude human.
Impossible! I refuse to be humbled by an inferior tribe.
Alright.
I knew it!
You ran circles around that guy. Your ideas struck a chord. They wanted to give you something to show their support. Once again. Ah, okay. Interesting. Let's catch up on chat. Corviknight's in the bag for Zero and Rever. May drops by with a care package and tournament victory news. The Budget Brigade's recruiting. Hit follow to join. Ninkata plays hard to get and escapes. Buster had a brief sound scare, but all's well now. And Dutch has got us chuckling with some perfect cat humor. Had to kill 2 giant robots in my game with a can't. Nice!
All right.
Ooh, another 5 to Eloquence. Making our way up. Turn to where everyone else is waiting. Come on. How
Time
much
marches on,
higher?
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
God damn. I'm trying, like, it's 2 points at a time. There's a letter and a package. I came across this and thought it better in your hands. Nice. All right. Oh, very interesting.
We've got to hurry.
All right. Of course it's raining.
What now?
Okay, so...
All right, then.
I'm sorry, I can get... Wait. I can get Stroll to 7? Okay,
All right. Where to? Go.
Alright, I need to pay. Because I am curious about something here. Because apparently it is bad luck.
Can we talk? Hey! Can we talk?
Like, is there...
Hey!
Proper awful racket.
You're not serious.
Because weather in this game is not like it was...
Thanks.
Well...
Let's see.
Okay, so it's going to be stormy, then rain, then fine.
And right there's a labyrinth.
I can see it.
Alright, so... The setting is around Sherlock Holmes' day. Oh, yeah, the Victorian period, yeah. Alright, I'm going to have to make a decision here, then. Because... Let me double check this. Metaphor, stormy weather. Is there anything... What is the tougher enemy spawns, mag exchange is higher. While they do give you higher experience, you will not receive the extra turn when the player strikes an enemy weakness. This makes it harder to defeat enemies. Do I want to do... So this is going to be the question. According to the weather...
What now?
Today is going to be storming, so today is truly bad weather. But tomorrow will just be rain. So if we spend one more day doing confidants, then when we go in, if we go in on the 8th, we'll be going in with... Well, basically, we won't have to worry about losing turns. That might be the hot setup, but as I said, I am starting to, yeah, my headache is really starting to hit. Yeah, my headache is really starting to hit, so I think we're gonna call it here. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here, and we will pick this up tomorrow, and we will hopefully be able to go for longer tomorrow to make up for this. But yeah, I just... Yeah, we're definitely getting into migraine territory because it is hitting right between the eyes, and it is just... It is not fun. So, like I said, we made some good progress, though. We basically got all of our confidants nearly maxed. So now the big question is going to just be, how far can we get? Yeah, how far can we get in the next couple of days? I think when we start up tomorrow, like I said, we will level up Stroll. We will look into finishing things up. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But for today, though, thank you all very much for being here. Let's see. Who do we want to raid out to? Notes is on. Notes is playing Warhammer. If I don't see anyone better, I think we'll be raiding out to Notes. Yeah, looks like... Yeah, I think we're going to raid out to Notes. I feel like that is and she's still in the starting soon screen. So I get to do to her what they did to me. We are gonna raid out to notes right as she starts. I appreciate that, Ender. Thank you guys for being so understanding. I'm glad we managed to get here and get some stuff done. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, it's not like today was a waste or anything. It's not like today was a bad day. It's just we had to stop a little bit early. We still got 3 hours. You know, we still got 3 hours. That was still really good. Where did you get the Triforce lamp? When did you get the Triforce lamp? I got it 2 days ago as thanks to Ender. Ender gifted me it off of Throne. So yeah, I got. You did link me up with it, so I appreciate you for that, Ender. All right, looks like she is starting up, so we are going to raid out to notes playing Warhammer with Leon, which is great. So it's literally we are returning the favor. All right, raid messages. Top one is for followers, bottom one is for subscribers. Use whichever one you guys are able to. I always appreciate it when you guys do. As Ender just posted, I do have a Throne page. If you guys want to gift me anything, I hate plugging this as well, but I do also have a tip page. If you guys, anything you guys donate, I try to put right back into the stream. So I appreciate anyone who is able to do that. I do also have a Discord. I still need to update it and modify it and everything. There's still work I need to do on it. But I do have a Discord that I plan. We are going to start using it with the next anime season. We're going to start having hangouts. So bear that in mind. The Discord's going to start getting some use here really soon. Socials, Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube for VODs. We have all of those and more. But thank you all very, very much for watching. We will be back here tomorrow with more Metaphor, and until I see you again, remember to keep being awesome, because you don't got to spend a dime to be your amazing selves. And that goes double for you, Ender. You don't got to spend a dime to be so damn awesome. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day.